So just saying hello to everyone and welcoming you from my heart into this sacred space that we co-create together. It's Julia from Transmissions of Light, and the beings of Absolute Light are excited in this first week of July to be sharing an update of the energy forecast that they shared earlier in the year, I think at the start of May, perhaps. And then also we have a message from White Tara, the goddess White Tara, who was very excited to come through for us today and at this time. And she would just like to begin with an extra energy transmission for you all. So if everyone would just like to start by coming into a place of connection. Just allowing your eyes to close and your breathing to slow down and yourself to come fully into the present moment. Feeling the goodness, the light that you are as you turn your attention to the heart. And just letting that fill the entirety of your being. Knowing that whatever situation you were born into, whatever situations you have created and encountered in your life, none of it matters. We are born anew in each moment. And so it is the choice in this moment to embody that light, that love, the divinity of the light, the love that we are. That is all that is important, for there are no grudges, no resentment, no holding on, no judgment. And while we are asked to interact as rightfully as we can with the consequences of any actions in our past, that may not have been as fully aligned with this energy as we are now. What the goddess White Tara wishes us to know, that there is an all-encompassing, divine, unconditional love. And she's now radiating it out into the past, present, and future timelines of all who are listening to this transmission now. So thank you for being in the receiving of that energy. And as you continue just to sit in that space and to really allow yourself to deeply receive of both the message and the energy that the goddess White Tara has just shared with us, I'm also just going to go on and read the energy forecast from the beings of absolute light and the pre-channeled message from the goddess White Tara. And so they have named this energy forecast into the latter half of the transformational year 2023. The quickening is upon you to an extent like never before. Allow yourself to flow with the energy that presents to you, whether that is things that are to be released and cleared, or great joy and excitement coming through. Work on your divinely given projects. There is much forward and action-driven energy available to you now. It is not enough to sit back and let others uplift Gaia. You know your part. Do not turn away from what is being asked of you for fear of lack of ability to enact it. There are so many here that need your loving presence here now. We love you. We are proud of you, more proud than you could possibly imagine. And yet, we are here asking you to step it up and take it to the next level. That is what the energy of this year in its latter months is all about. It is we, it is us, the beings of absolute light. And then the goddess White Tara continues. It is I, goddess White Tara, here to communicate with you all today. First, I wish you to know that you are perfect already as you are, whatever stage of your journey you currently find yourself on. Second, the light that you are now is nothing compared to the light you are to become. Third, the entire cosmos is supporting you in your ascension and upgrading process now. Fourth, there is nothing so beautiful as the heart open to a deeper embodiment of the love that all is. Fifth, it is important that you seek out fellowship with those you resonate with. Sixth, take time to be with those you care for. Many are suffering at this time. Their experience of suffering is very real to them. You can give much comfort by bringing your loving presence. Seventh, let yourself do more of what you love. Eighth, the person you are seeking to become is also seeking to become you. Do not be afraid to step out in alignment with your visions and the guidance you receive. Ninth, let the love that you are flow through you in all that you say and do. It is I, the goddess White Tara of absolute light. And she's just bringing through an extra chakra activation for all. And a higher heart activation too. And then she just wishes to bathe us all in the sense of her very giant, humongous love for us. And with that, she says the transmission for today is complete. I would just like to share that we have started recently a meeting that takes place twice a month to really dive deeper into the messages that are shared and the meaning that they have for us on a personal level. And those calls are just a beautiful time of deep personal self-reflection and learning from each other's wisdom, and also spiritual fellowship. So if anyone is interested in that, I will put the link in the description box below. Also, of course, the link to read this message if you would like to read it and interact with it that way too on the website. And also it is in just a few hours, I guess, about 7 hours, the higher self connection and guidance circle is starting. So just a last shout out, if there's anyone who is kind of sitting on the fence about that, not sure whether to join or not sure whether it's the right thing for you. Although it is subscription based, you can cancel anytime. So if you try it once and you find it's not a fit and not a match, then you can just always cancel your subscription straight away. All you need to do is contact me in order for that to happen. And also, if you have any questions about it and you kind of want to know more about what it is, do feel free to either email me or to get in touch with me via the contact form on the website. I do have a kind of busy schedule today, but I will try to check back in, just check my email accounts and so on, just to make sure that, if anybody does have any questions, I am there to respond to them. So I will also put the link for that in the description below. And yeah, the beings of absolute light are just saying that the energy really is accelerating at this time, and that we are being very much encouraged to come deep into the space of our own heart, and to really allow ourselves to discover the being of love and the being of light that we are, and to embody more of that. And that is the way that we are going to lift Gaia into the new earth realms. So yes, let's do it, dear fellow way showers, light workers, star seeds. If there's any ways that you are doing this that you want to share, do feel free to put them in the comments as well. It's always wonderful to hear people's comments, and I do thank those of you who do take the time to connect in that way. I really appreciate it. And if you want to share more of your journey, of course, that's always deeply interesting, and profound learnings that go on when we each share our own journey. So do feel free to use the comments as a space to do that too, if that speaks to you. So thanking you so much for being here, sending you lots of love for a beautiful week, and looking forward to connecting with you again next week. Oh, I'm just remembering I need to announce when the YouTube live channeling will be this month, because I think that might be next weekend. In fact, yes, the 9th, Sunday, the 9th of July. So that will be 8 a.m. in ET, 1 p.m. in the UK, 2 p.m. in CET, 8 p.m. in Western Australia. So anyone who is able to join us for that will be the YouTube transmission. Next week will be the live time of channeling and just community fellowship together. So for those of you who are able to be there live on the call, I really look forward to interacting with you in the chat, and the added dimension that brings. And for those of you who are only able to listen on replay, I so look forward to connecting with you in that way too. Thank you so much, with just a great deal of love and respect from my heart to yours. Julia from Transmissions of Light. Thank you.